everyone. Well, this week we're going to talk about flooring and especially introduce to you a new type of drawing called a flooring finish plan. But first, I want to get into the fundamentals of flooring. Flooring is one of the most largest investments you will make in a purchase of a home or in a remodel or a commercial project. So flooring is extremely important. And there's so many decor elements and things that go into selecting the correct flooring. So we're going to go through some different types of flooring and the different types of transitions for flooring in our PowerPoint. So let's just take a look, shall we? Let's get this going. Here we go. So let me turn this on so it's a little larger for you all. Okay, flooring. So basically, we're talking about the elements of designing a finish flooring plan. This is something we will do. We will be adding a legend and creating in our space. And I have put together a few different videos in the canvas. So we were going to talk about today is the major types of flooring. You have soft flooring, hard flooring, and resilient flooring. Those are your major categories. Soft include carpets and rugs. Hard flooring includes tile, wood, concrete, stone, and laminate. And then resilient flooring is vinyl, cork, rubber, and linoleum. So let's just dive into carpet. Okay, that's the most common type of flooring. And when do you add carpet and what is it for? Carpet has many different types and styles, and these are some of the benefits. Carpet is a little high maintenance, as we know, to clean, but it does absorb sound. That's why people like it. It's very comfortable to walk on, and there are different types of carpet that we commonly use. One is the common tufted carpet style. That's your regular type of carpet that we mainly see. And there's different types of different little threads, different styles. For Z, we have plush section shag, a tier ship, velour, a level loop, multi-loop, and multi-loop and cut loops. These are all the different types of carpet that you can find. You'll find even in your own home right now, I am looking at carpets very carved. It has a mixture of a cut pile and a level loop to create a design. So carpet can be done in so many different innovative ways, and that's a big trend right now is to change it up. So let's take a look at this. Basically, see right here all these different styles of carpets. Carpet comes in common sizes. They're usually in very large rolls, either 9-foot or 12-foot long rolls. That's one style. That's your major style that we use in residential. And we also have a thing called carpet tiles. And those are like these guys. They're squares that you just fit in. They even come in different sizes now. It's really cool, like hexagons or, excuse me, like planking. I use those a lot in offices and commercial. And so those are your main two types of carpet: rolled carpet, like residential, and carpet squares. Here, this is a little cut. This is a little, see this right here? This is a little level loop and they cut it. And this level loop that's cut creates a plush type of a carpet. And here, if it's just looped, look at this. You can have several different level loops. Now, carpet comes in different types of fabric or materials. We have natural wool, which is something we used to use a lot in casinos, synthetic and polyester and nylon. And those are the most common today that we see. And we're seeing a lot of green carpets with recyclable materials. So those are the two major ones, but mainly right now in your residential, you'll use a lot of synthetic carpets. They clean really great too. And wool is extremely expensive. Now, there are two different kinds of installation. You have a stretch and nail down. That's your just common type of taking a big roll, a 9-foot roll, and you stretch it over the flooring and you nail it down. And you must have a cushion under it. And then the second type is a glue down. And that's what we use mainly for carpet tiles. So when you take those 9 to 12-foot rolls of carpet and you roll it out. You have to make sure there's a padding underneath, and they have those little tack strips. Perhaps you've stepped on one, like up a stair, or it hit a tack strip. It's not fun. And so they're little tacks that stick up, and they stretch that carpet and connect it to the tack strip. And that is our main type of installation for carpet. So 9-foot or 12-foot rolls. And they do that because standard size rooms are often like 12-foot or 10-foot. And this way, they're large rolls. You don't have a lot of seam work and cutting. So they do come very large. The carpets, of course, like I said, are usually 24 by 24, but we're seeing new innovative styles. The next type of flooring we're going to talk about is hard flooring. What is hard flooring? Well, we put different types of categories there. Wood flooring is considered hard flooring. And that's basically the most common wood we use nowadays is oak, maple, cherry, pine, and walnut. There's various natural colors and stains we can use on wood. The nice thing with wood, it's a really good insulator. It's resilient and it's very quiet to walk on. Feels good under your feet. It's available in many colors, sizes, and patterns and planks. We can do our parquet floor. There's different installation styles. You'll see strips. But the most common is tongue and groove and plank. That's when they kind of click in together. Now, the setbacks with hardwood flooring is that they can dent and they can chip and they also fade in sunlight. You may also need to wax them and refinish them, and they're very costly. So I had wood floors and the sun just hit an area, they were oak, and they just totally faded it. So yes, the beauty of wood floors is that you can refinish them, sand them down, refinish them, so you can kind of keep, reusing it, but it's very expensive and it's extremely time consuming and costly, and it does, it is problematic on the budget. Now, what we're seeing as a trend is more engineered wood, laminates, and vinyl flooring. So people aren't putting as much real wood in as they used to because we have all these other options that are less expensive, look great, have green qualities. So you might want to consider when you're looking at your flooring for your residential, some of these other options as well, especially if you're on a budget. So these wood floorings, they're gorgeous and there is a lot of beautiful beauty in them, but they are costly. Next, we want to talk about laminate floorings. Now, laminate floorings is another great option, and they're really getting innovated. Laminate floorings are the most common, look like wood. They're such like as Prego. And laminate floorings are basically, you take a melamine laminate and bonded it to a moisture-resistant wood base core. So it's a piece of this melamine laminate, and it's a wood, like almost like a picture of wood, and they literally like bind it to a substrate, and it's very durable and extremely it has an extreme amount of varieties. So it comes in natural colors and stains, and it's very wood-like. This is also comes in a tongue and groove construction where you click in. They're super simple. And so they're very easy to install. They're also less expensive than wood. And they're very durable. They're resistant to wear and easy to maintain. I loved my laminate floors. They usually have at least a 10-year limited lifetime warranty. Now, the disadvantage sometimes is they're hollow sounding. They kind of make a hollow sound, a little different than your wood flooring. Wood flooring is a little more quiet, but they are very easy to install. Now, what I used to say is laminate floor, never put them in bathrooms and kitchens because they are still made of a wood product underneath. But now they are coming up with more waterproof laminate flooring, which is really great. Makes them more accessible and you can use it in more areas. But normally I would say do not put wood flooring or laminate flooring in any area that is wet, because sometimes that water gets in and it gets passed into the cracks and it starts to swell the wood substrate, and that causes problems. So we never want wood where water is. Okay, that's a big no-no. But some of these laminate products are becoming waterproof. So make sure you check if you're putting them in kitchens or bathrooms that they are waterproof. So there are some great advantages and super easy to install. Now, tile is also under hard flooring. I love tile. I put it all the time in restaurants because it's the most durable. And we have different types of tile. Your ceramic tile, that comes in so many different sizes. And basically, it's in glazes, colors, and textures. That is made of natural clay or porcelain. And like I said, a lot of variety, a lot of finishes with ceramic tile. You can have shiny, or you can have something dull like this, or matte. Super easy to clean. Tile can be a little noisy and cold, and it could be a little slippery when wet. So you have to be careful about where you're putting it. Some tiles chip or crack and fade easily. So you have to be careful with ceramic tile. And one thing to note, ceramic tile is not what we call full body tile. It's only finished on the top of the clay. So ceramic tile has clay bottom, and they paint or glaze the top, and then they put it under the fire. The problem is it's not full bodied, and so if you chip it, you see the clay body, and it's not as durable as some other tiles, which we'll talk next. So ceramic tile is basically a clay body with paint on top. Not as durable, but great for walls, especially. So we've got that. But next is my favorite. It's porcelain tile. Porcelain tile is full body tile. It is the most dense and durable tile. It is baked and it is so strong, and it is the color is all the way through the entire piece of tile. We use this a lot in commercial, and you are starting to see it totally dominate the flooring scene. And we have wonderful wood-looking tiles, and those are great for restaurants. Some that look like stone. They are an excellent value. They've really come down in pricing. And like I said, they are the most durable and easy maintenance. And it comes in so many sizes and finishes. I love porcelain tile. So now I would really honestly only specify porcelain tile for flooring in lieu of ceramic tile, just because it is so strong and so dense. It doesn't allow saturation of stains to get through. You don't have to finish it. It doesn't chip easy because it's so hard. You actually need a diamond cut to cut through it. So it's very, very strong and extremely practical and beautiful as well. So we also have so many different types. Now, next type of hard flooring is stone. Beautiful stones. We have marble and granite. Now, marble has a lot of veining, very glossy. It's great for floors and vertical surfaces, but it must be sealed and is extremely expensive, and it can scratch. So I don't ever use the real Carrara marble and all this beautiful Carrara on countertops. The real stuff will scratch. So be very careful. That's why we use a lot of quartz in the kind of engineered marble. Now, granite, however, is extremely hard. It's that natural stone, has so many colors and variations, and to the body, has a lot of mixture of color. It's great for countertops, and it's very hard. You must seal it, but it is expensive and sold in different ways. You can also get tiles and slabs. So both marble and granite are beautiful stone looks. Marble, though, I would not put it on vertical surfaces or horizontal surfaces because it could scratch like a countertop, but we do see it in flooring. But great for walls. Granite can go definitely on countertops, but they both need to be sealed, and they're both very expensive. So you got to keep that in our budget. We also have other stone options, such as natural stone like travertine and slate. These are a wonderful look, definitely more natural. Um, Slate is not very strong, but it's extremely durable and it's great for outdoors and indoor flooring and walls. It's very inexpensive, but it does absorb things. It's very porous, so you have to seal it. But once you get it down, it's extremely durable, but it does flake. And then we have travertine. Travertine, it's kind of a creamy tones like this, and it comes shiny or matte. It's great for flooring and walls, but it has to be finished and very durable, and it's affordable, more affordable than granite, but you also have to seal it. So travertine and travertine and slate are beautiful options too for flooring. I've had both those in my past homes. They're not very forgiving. If you drop a jar on there, something will break, but gorgeous options for your home. Next, we want to talk about the final type of flooring, resilient flooring. I love resilient flooring. It is easy to clean, it absorbs sound, super comfortable to walk on. And here are the types of resilient flooring. You have vinyl, which is the most hottest trend now, and I use it all the time. Cork, which is an interesting green option, linoleum, and rubber. All of these are resilient. So vinyl flooring. Vinyl flooring comes in different forms and it has many, many advantages. It's waterproof. This is what I love. It's resistant to oils. There's no denting or chipping. You don't have to wax it. And a lot of times it already has a cushion back. See this? And I love vinyl flooring. I love the new vinyl wood tile planks. I could put them in my kitchen. I could put them in my bathroom, my laundry room. They are super durable. I'm actually putting a lot of them in my medical facilities that we design and restaurants. So they have some super commercial grade vinyl flooring. In fact, in my own home, I have a gorgeous gray vinyl wood plank flooring, and I love it. It's super quiet, and like I said, waterproof. So vinyl flooring also comes in sheets in different types of ways, but this is a great option. Now we're going to talk about cork flooring. This is interesting. Probably never thought about cork flooring. It's a natural material. It's grounded up cork, okay? And they use and they condense it and they put pressure and adhesive in it and they create this beautiful, strong floor. It's biodegradable and it's made from sustainable sources, so it's very green. It has some gorgeous colors. It can be stained. It is a good insulator and it's very resilient and quiet. It's available with vinyl laminate on top. And the problem is it is a little more softer. When you think of like a cork, like of wine, that can dent. You know how you can put your fingernail in and indent it? So it can dent, chip, or fade in the sunlight. And you can only damp mop it. So with cork, you have to be a little careful. When you think of a wine cork, you know how it can stain. You get the wine and you can see it bleed through. So it has to be, usually it comes with a sealant, but you have to be really careful. I like to use it actually on the wall. It's a great textural look. I've done wine restaurants or different restaurants. It has some absorption quality and it's beautiful and green and gives a beautiful texture to a space. And now we have linoleum. I use linoleum in medical facilities all the time. And it is also a natural product. It's very sustainable. It's biodegradable. Linoleum is made up of ground cork, wood flour, linseed oil, and a resin pressed into jute or a burlap baggie. So it comes in muted colors or very vibrant colors. Wax only. You don't have to seal it, but you do have to wax it. So it definitely has some maintenance and it can be slippery when wet, but it has great acoustical value. It's warm and it lasts forever. I mean, you see this stuff still to this day in a lot of educational places. It's so old school because it lasts forever, but it's made out of all those things that we throw away, ground up cork and the sawdust. So they have taken that, they combine it together, press it with glue, and create a really strong biodegradable product that lasts forever. but there is high maintenance. And it's very institutional-like. But the good thing is I can cut it in many patterns and create some really exciting looks. So it does have a lot of design possibilities. So we are next in our second part of this video, we're going to talk about creating a finished floor plan. So in part A, or part B, part 2, I should say, of this lecture, we will go into creating a finished floor plan.